Hello, Internet. My name's Maria. We are currently in my car waiting for my car to warm up because it is 30 degrees and everything is iced up from the snow. Yes. Um, I apologize for the shaking. I decided to make this video on a whim, so I don't have anything to stabilize my phone in my car. So we're just gonna work with what we have, which is my hand. I've been meaning to officially launch this channel for a while. Um, and we're just fucking doing it. We're just fucking doing it. So, today is January 8th. I am on my way to my pre-op appointment with my bariatric surgeon. I start my 2-week liquid only diet tomorrow, and I am scheduled for surgery on January 23rd, 2024. Woo! I'm trying not to get that license plate in there, and it's not working because my hand keeps moving. Don't stalk me, guys, okay? Anyway, I'm not worth stalking, I promise. So just some quick stats. My current weight is a little over 300, like 307 or something. I don't know exactly. I haven't weighed myself, and I haven't been to the doctor yet today for like an official, like final official number. My plan is tomorrow to weigh myself at my home scale and take measurements as part of my progress. My surgeon and I have not discussed a goal weight. I know in my first visit with my dietitian, and probably like with a few other appointments as part of the pre-op process, I was asked, do I have a goal weight? And I don't, because I honestly have been overweight like most of my adult life. Like I graduated high school at a $120, and that may have been a little underweight for me, honestly. Like my arms were like super skinny. I had a lot of muscle from running cross country and track, but I grew up fucking poor and on food stamps. That's what they were called back in the day. It wasn't SNAP, it was food stamps. And yeah, so I may have even been a little underweight. I got pregnant at 23. I was never like taught how to properly nourish my body or anything like that. So I don't know. Like, I know getting down to 120 pounds is unrealistic because I've had a kid, like that changes your body dramatically. So I don't know. I would like to at least get down to 150, ideally. Ultimately, I would like to be under, because statistically there will be regain. So I would like to not get back over 150. And I think BMI wise, that's still overweight for me, but we all know the BMI scale is bullshit. But I mean, you look at me, you can tell I'm fat. Like, that's fine. Like we know I'm fat. And my car's a little warmed up. We're gonna turn the defrosters on a little bit without drowning myself out. So I gotta wrap this up so I can get to my appointment. So yeah, there we are. I want to lose a little over 150 pounds, which is fucking scary to say out loud. Like, that seems so daunting and like such a hurdle and a mountain to climb. And I haven't been able to. Like, I've dieted and I've lost some weight and I've regained it and then some and yada yada yada. So I'm hoping that the surgery, I'm having the gastric sleeve, in case I didn't say it earlier, I hope that is the tool that will help my body lose and keep weight off, along with obviously a healthy lifestyle of nutritious foods and exercise and everything. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Like, I am fucking scared. I am so fucking scared and so fucking nervous right now, like all the stress, because of all the unknowns. Like, I had hernia surgery like 7 years ago, I think. And that was, there was the pre-surgery jitters and everything, like, surgery. But like at the end of the day, like, okay, I'm gonna go under, I'm gonna wake up, and my hernia is gonna be repaired, and I'm gonna like have like a little bit of recovery, and then life is gonna go back to normal. That is not the case here. I wake up and my body is completely different, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna feel hunger again. I don't know what foods I'll be able to eat again or anything, and all of that unknown is what is driving my anxiety. So buckle up, people. Today is my last day of caffeine for the next 14 weeks. I am a big baby about it. I will not deny it. And part of that is I think I self-medicate my undiagnosed ADHD with caffeine. I say undiagnosed only because TikTok has diagnosed me with ADHD. But there's a lot of overlap between ADHD symptoms and my PTSD brain and my trauma brain. So that's a whole other thing. Anyway, I will miss my caffeine greatly. That is the point. Yeah, so I will check in after my appointment. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. For you, it'll probably be, now. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm actually at Walmart for my grocery pickup. Because it was ready a little early, which is awesome. Anyway, so appointment was super quick. I told him like, hey, I'm freaking out because of all the unknowns, but I trust the process. And blah, blah. He's like, yes, trust the process. So I trust my surgeon. He did my hernia repair a few years ago, so like I've worked with him before. He's a really good guy. I traveled to Northern Dutchess Hospital in New York, and it's Dr. Benetti. So far, so good. So the scale said 302 at my visit, which means I've lost some weight based on other weights I've had at previous appointments at other doctors' offices. So I know like every scale can be different. I haven't had a chance to log on to my portal to see what my previous weight at his office was. But I think, yeah. So based on other scales, I've lost some weight, a few pounds, so no big deal. I mean, yay, big deal, because I have been, trying to eat better and move more, which is nice. So, because for a little bit, it wasn't working that way, and I had seen that's right, yeah, it was in December for my primary care surgery clearance type visit. And it was like 309 there. And I was like, this is so frustrating. Like I'm doing the things and nothing is showing for it. And I love my primary care doctor. She's amazing. She's a very like health at every size kind of provider. And she knows like you can be fat and healthy at the same time. So, she knows like obesity is an epidemic. It's not like a morality thing. She knows it's not, the math doesn't math when you're losing weight. Like it's not calories in versus calories out, because your body, adapts and all that stuff. All that stuff, if you are here and you are on a bariatric surgery journey, you have done the diets. The math is not math. So, preaching to the choir, I know. Continuing on. So, I feel better that he wasn't worried about my anxiety over this, like it's expected. Because like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh no, what if I'm like too anxious? And he's like, you're not ready. But he wasn't. He, like completely understood and everything. So, we're ready to go. This is a Tostitos jar, guys. I'm not drinking dip. I made a protein smoothie with frozen fruits to meal prep because I had like a bag of frozen fruit, and I was like, because I put it in my protein shakes when I have them, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna need to gonna have to use this because it's gonna be like super temptatious to like add things to my protein shakes for my liquid pre-op. So. And my husband buys dips routinely. So I was like, I'm keeping these fucking jars. Like, they're glass jars, they're good. I'm gonna find a use for them. And found one I did. So yeah, so I guess like official starting weight based on my surgeon's visit is 302. That's fully clothed with my hoodie, and my new shoes. They're Hoka. They're expensive, but I've been told they're worth it for fluffies. So we're gonna see. But um, yeah. So we're at 302. Let's see what happens. You know, I'm ready to dedicate this next year. Sorry guys, I keep looking. I'm making sure like the attendant isn't like staring at me anywhere. So I'm ready to have weight loss surgery pretty much be my personality for at least the next year. Because this is, you know, such a big life change. It needs to be your personality. Like I have to dedicate a lot of time and effort to this process and this journey. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to have more energy. I'm ready to be active again. Like I do truly miss being active. You know, I just, you know, I miss being out in nature and not being super like overheated or winded super easily. You know, like all those little, I say little things, but they're kind of big things. You know, like I miss being out in nature. I miss being comfortable in nature. Like I miss being comfortable outside. Like I get hot so easily. So I'm truly hoping to be cold all the time after losing weight. Like, ooh, that's one of the things I want. Some other non-scale things that I would like to happen after this surgery are I would like an increased sense of smell. Currently, I have a terrible sense of smell, and I've always had it. Like before COVID, before it was cool to lose your sense of smell and taste, I've always had a terrible sense of smell, and that kind of leads into a bad sense of taste. So, like a food critic, I will not be. I do not have a refined palate whatsoever, but I would like to smell. Because not having a great sense of smell is annoying. I've eaten more than my fair share of foods that I should not have because I could not smell that they were off. When I worked at a gas station, I absolutely like had to have someone check like if someone was able to buy alcohol. Because if they were smelling like alcohol, I could not smell it on them at all. And like my coworkers would be like, Maria, we could smell it when they came in. I'm like, girl, nothing is registering. Nothing. So like if a person wasn't like acting drunk, I had no idea. Ooh, he's here. Stop. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to run into the store and get what they're out of stock. So we've relocated within the parking lot. Okay. Where was I? I really don't remember. So, we have our starting point. I'm going to weigh myself and measure myself tomorrow morning. And yeah, so we are ready. Like I'm trying to think. I know with my program, if everything goes smoothly, by I think it's like the 5th week post-op is when I'll start introducing regular solid foods. And I know during that period will be my birthday and my husband's birthday and possibly our anniversary. So the other day, what's today? Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. So Saturday, we just did a pickup order at 99 just as like a hey, like we'll do this now because we don't know what's, you know, obviously I won't be able to like go out for, you know, burgers or steaks or anything like that for either of our birthdays. And I don't know if I'd be trusting it on our anniversary. Anyway, so we did that as like a, you know, do it now kind of thing. Tonight as my last meal is pasta and meatballs, and it's angel hair, which is my favorite. I'm the only one in my house who has it as their favorite. Everyone else would rather have like rigatoni and stuff because they're losers. I mean, I say last meal in quotes. It's just like my last pre-op meal. Because I know like I'm not, I'm trying not to like triple negative myself. I'm gonna eat meatballs again. It's just not gonna be for a while, you know? So I'm trying to like not have this, oh my, like, you know, like before you start a diet, you like gorge yourself on all the things because it's like, I have to eat this now because I'll never be able to again. And I know that's not true. Um, I know the soda thing, I know there's some controversy on like whether you have soda or not post-op, but you know, I'm not going to right away at the very least. Um, so I'm trying, you know, it's all just like, oh, okay, you know, just I'm trying to be mindful, like, okay, like, Maria, you're not gonna, like, it's not the apocalypse. You're gonna have meatballs again. You'll have spaghetti again, just not a lot, you know, and it probably won't be angel hair again. Um, and that's simply because I'm not gonna be able to eat a lot, so there's really no point in making it. Because then, you know, it would be easier to portion out, like, for example, 3 rigatoni noodles for myself. You know what I mean? And again, that's down the road. We're not worried about that. So right now we're just taking it one phase at a time. Um, the overall first phase for me is the 14 weeks of no caffeine. So within that are little sub phases of liquid diet and this and that and everything else. But really, like, I'll be happy when I can have my caffeine again. So yeah, I am rambling. I've been rambling this whole time. So I'm gonna sign off now. Subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey. Let me know if you're having surgery in the coming future. Like, you know, let's chat in the comments and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.